I did not.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't miss too much.
No.
Nah, it wasn't that eventful.
Hmm.
It was a good night though. It was a good night. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I know my bladder works. I've been pissing.
Hmm.
uh, what's good, bro? How you doing today?
Just chilling. Good to be here.
Good, good to have you. Thank you for coming in and giving me your time, man. What's going on with you right now?
Uh, Not a lot. Just comedy stuff, work stuff.
Comedy stuff, work stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have an exciting one today. Welcome everybody. This is another episode of Pickles House. I am Pickle. I am your host. I got a good friend of mine in here today. He is the host of Pizza Party every Monday night on Magazine Street at New York Pizza. And he's a very good friend of mine, very good comic, very funny guy. Put your hands together for my boy William Baldwin. Hey, what's up, my brother? How you doing?
Thank you, ladies, back there.
Ladies,
I'm good. I'm okay.
what's going on, man? Let's get to know you today a little better. Where you from?
I'm from Ruston, Louisiana. I'm from Farmerville, Louisiana.
Farmerville,
Yep.
Louisiana. Where's that in Louisiana?
It's
How far out there? Farmerville
it's probably
from here.
like from here.
Yeah.
It's a good 6 hours.
6 hours. That's way up north, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you really in farm town.
Oh yeah.
It's a small town.
Yeah.
How many people are in it?
2000 or
Oh wow.
it was when I left. We had so we had the OG Walmart.
OG Walmart.
Yeah, like you know how every Walmart is a super Walmart?
Yeah.
We had an original and we got a super Walmart and we had a parade
Yeah, the parade.
for Super Walmart.
That's the mall, baby. Hell yeah. What kind of parade? Did y'all have beads and everything or
Just like fucking high school bands and people going nuts. Yeah, it was
the high school bands came out for the
for the Super Walmart opening.
That's
yes.
awesome, bro.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Did you ever get to work at the Super Walmart?
I didn't.
You didn't? Did you ever get to steal from the Super Walmart?
I did. I'll tell you that story.
Tell me stealing from the Super Bowl. How was that? What'd you steal?
So we used to live in. I went to school in Baton Rouge, and my friend worked at the green Walmart, the neighborhood market.
The Green Walmart neighborhood market. Is that? Yeah. I do. We got one. We got one over there on the West Bank.
Okay. So my friend used to work there, and we would go through the line, and then he would just pretend to ring us up,
Oh.
like just like pretend to scan everything, and then like
He was in it. He was in on it. He was in you were in cahoots together.
yeah, but it's like all this, steaks and brooms and all this stuff, and
Steaks and brooms. That's a wide variety of things.
yeah, no, it was like everything you need to run a little household, and
Okay.
then like we would leave, and it would be like 13. That's $13.
Okay, so not much, but how much? How often did y'all do that?
Just a handful of times.
A handful of times.
Hmm.
You ever felt guilty?
No,
No.
stealing from a corporation.
Well,
I stole from the Walmart on Chop recently because I had to. I don't know what I was. I can't remember what I was buying, but it just didn't have like a sticker on it, and it's
Okay.
just like I'm stealing this because I don't want to like deal with it. Like I'll pay the money, but I don't want to fucking. I don't want to like go do all the research to figure out how much this whatever. Oh, you know what it was? It was ice cube trays.
ice cube tray. You jacked ice cube trays,
I jacked
dude?
ice cube trays.
It's 2023, bro. We still using ice cube trays.
Yeah.
I
You don't.
understand. Yeah, when I moved out, and ice cube trays still come in handy.
You need them.
Yeah, you do.
You have a good fridge with the ice maker and all that?
Mine right now, the one I live with my pops, so yeah, we got one. But whenever I was like out there living on my own, I had ice cube makers. I had the ice cube trays.
You made it.
Made my own ice cubes, yeah, like an adult. Like that's what's the what do you think's the most high price thing that you ever snatched?
Nothing. I'm a pussy. I haven't stolen anything real, I don't think.
What I mean, like the broom was the most expensive thing, bro.
Oh, in that shopping trip,
I mean,
Uh,
any shopping trip, but you know, in
probably,
general,
probably the steaks, I guess. Huh?
steaks. What
Mhm.
kind of steaks were they?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? You ain't get
Yeah.
the good kind. You ain't snatching filet mignon.
I mean, probably whatever the best ones were. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if we're,
You gotta eat, baby.
if
Ain't
we're
nobody,
not paying for it.
ain't nobody judging you, dog. You gotta eat. You know what I mean? This comedy game don't pay you that much money, huh?
None.
None. That's right. You run a great mic every Monday night, man. We appreciate that. You turned it into a competition recently. You want to tell us how that happened?
Yeah. So yeah, it's called the Pizza Party International Comedy Competition now. We we have a game that you play where you shake dice. It's like Yahtzee. You shake dice, you get all the same number, you win this pot. Um,
A bar game, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I think I've seen this before where it's one of my favorite bar games. You just shake the dice,
yeah,
throw it out there.
right. Um, but I won the game, but I worked there, so I can't play. And then,
That's fucked up. So, they can't play,
yeah, no, it's
but you play it anyway.
uh, well, this was all unbeknownst to me. I wasn't supposed to play.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I like won the game, and then uh, the the customer wanted he so I won the game, and he wanted me to make sure that I got my money. So he called like management, and it was like, "Hey, this isn't bullshit. Like he really won this."
Yeah.
And um, like I said, they said you can't play, but so that was pretty much just canceled out. But he just tipped me the amount of the bar game.
So they didn't give you the money, but you got tipped out the money.
Yeah, the customer tipped me that amount.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome, man.
Scott Galante,
Hey, shout out Scott.
personal injury. I don't know what he does.
We don't need his job. We don't need his job information. But that's cool, man. That's good. That's nice that he's a good-hearted person. So he was like, "Nah, you won that, and I'm still gonna make sure you get that."
hmm
You know. And what happened from there?
Uh, yeah. Well, he gave me the money, and then he was like, just do something good with it, uh, if you can. And so I had the money, and then I started the pizza party, the international comedy competition,
Yeah.
and I
I'll say it. Look, I'm not gonna hold it back. I know about it. You know, I won the first one. Um, but I wanted you to explain it out
Yeah.
there.
no,
Let it.
I'm getting to it, but he said I want you to do something good with the money, so I took most of the money, and then I started that, and it was like, here's $100 if you put out the best 5 minutes.
Yeah. That was a good show, man. I had fun. I didn't even know it was a competition that night. I just came to do, because I was getting ready to go to Austin, Texas. And I just came to do a set, and I ended up winning. But I appreciated that, man. It went to gas.
Yeah.
It takes about $70 to get from here to Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think stuff like that restores my faith in human beings.
Yeah.
I fucking hate people in society.
Yeah.
But when people do shit like that,
people can do good things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It restores that.
Yeah, and a lot of times in life, we want those type of people to be the people that are close to us, and it's not always that case. You know what I mean? It could be anybody out there in the world that could do something good for somebody. And it's like we will always want that to be that person that we keep around us, but it's not always that case. Even like family members and stuff like that. Sometimes the world can put a good person in the right spot at the right time. And it does. It restores faith in, niceness in humanity. It's good to have. It's nice to see good people out there.
Yeah.
Still doing things like that.
Yeah. I mean, there's like 3 or 4 instances where people have done shit like that, where it's like, I'm in this bad situation. Thank you for helping me.
Yeah. Yeah, and you gave back to the community with that, and I think everything goes full circle. You know what I mean? And that started your mic. Now you do it $50 a week. For the place gives $50, and that's a cool thing we got. We need to get more people there. Y'all come to the show. Come to the show. It's a great show.
Pizza party every Monday night.
You got anything else you want to plug real quick?
Yeah, I'm taping my comedy special, The Open Mic Superstar, February 25th at Comedy House, 7 and 9.
The Open Mic Superstar?
That's who I am. I'm the Open Mic Superstar.
Yeah, you are. But that's what you're going to name it?
Yeah. Is that good or shitty?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
Yeah.
I like it. What makes you want to, record what you're doing right now?
I just, I don't know. I love the material that I'm connected to, but I'm ready to just move on. I need to
create more material?
Yeah, I need to get rid of it and move on. Not that I still won't say those things over and over, but I do.
You want to put them down?
Yeah.
And put them out there for everybody to see?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's up, bro. I admire that. I don't really want to record right now. I tried to do that, for my birthday, and just there wasn't enough people at the show. You know what I mean? It was good, but it just wasn't. I don't think it was worthy of saying, "Hey, here's my special." I felt like it could be a lot better, so I'm just gonna wait. So that intrigues me. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people putting out specials right now in the scene, and it just intrigues me to watch. You know what I mean? And see why people want to put their material out there at this time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been doing this for 7 years, so it's like if I don't put this out, it's like, what am I doing? Am I just gonna Can I put out 30 minutes in 10 years? How long is it going to take?
Oh, I get that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you were doing it for 7 years.
I've been in stand-up comedy for 7 years.
Where'd you start?
I started here.
Yeah?
Carrollton Station.
No shit. You was in the old scene?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see you that much, but there was a lot going on back then.
Well, you probably didn't see me because there was a huge gap. I quit comedy for a year. I lived on the road for I guess 3 years. I lived in
Oh wow.
Austin for 2 years. I mean, there's so many gaps in the timeline that yeah, it's if you didn't see me like
Were you doing comedy the whole time on the road?
yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
I really like the way you've been developing. Like your delivery is amazing. You know, even like last week, I told you I went and played some poker because that's what I do. So sometimes I just go play poker. It's
Hmm.
my fun. You know, I like sitting at a table. It's a nice little rush when you got a good hand. You know,
Hmm.
but one of the dealers saw you and was like, "That dude was like one of my favorites last week." And I was like, "Oh shit, look at William, you know, getting himself out there." It was great to hear, you know what I mean? Just somebody out in the world recognizing another comic from our scene, and I was like, "That's awesome," you know. Like you're really doing good things out here with your with the way you're grinding, you
Yeah.
know, because it is a grind.
Yeah.
So tell me, did you have good grades in school?
No.
No, you were you like a class clown?
Uh, Antisocial personality disorder.
So you,
No, I didn't. I don't know. I didn't try enough because I didn't care. I guess.
okay.
Yeah. So like I had like a shitty high school GPA. Barely got into LSU, and then like I graduated from there.
You
And
got into LSU?
don't sound so surprised.
No, I'm saying, look, I I didn't go to college. I didn't go to college. You know what I mean? I mean, I went to college, but it was Delgado. You
Uh-huh.
know, so that's also like I dropped out of high school, bro.
Yeah.
You know, so it's nice to hear people went to. You know, you. I'm more like you got into LSU, bro. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, so I fucking barely got into there, and then like when you go to like a big college, it's
Mhm.
so fucking like scattered and dysfunctional. Uh, like I don't even know. I think I like graduated with like a 2.6 or something, which is
Yeah, it's a
it's
C.
it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Is it 2.6 a C
uh
or is that a D?
I don't know. I think we're proving all our points that we don't know.
I had a 3.8 in college when I went.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know that's like a fucking A until drugs took me out
Yeah.
and I got caught up. You know, we go through our own thing. But did you just didn't like college?
Uh, I didn't know. I felt so disconnected, and I wasn't doing something that I was passionate about. I mean,
Okay,
I studied business. I fucking hate business. Like,
which is
um,
weird because you are a business now.
yeah, it's irritating.
It is a little irritating sometimes.
Yeah, it's irritating to want to be an artist, but then have to run it like a business.
Right.
Yeah. So I I don't know, man. I went to when I went to school. There was all these cool like skateboarders and artists and writers and all this stuff. And then I was like, who would go to school for these things? This is worthless.
You went to school for skateboard? No, what did you skateboarded in school? Is that what you saying?
No, I just went to school with these people,
Oh, okay.
but like as a fucking idiot 22-year-old, I was like, who would study all of this stuff? Like you can't uh, do anything with it. But um, when you grow up, you like I studied something practical, and then I regretted it anyway. Like I
So you got a? Did you graduate with in business? Was that your major?
yeah.
Okay, and that's what you got your degree in.
I got 2 degrees. I did agricultural business at LSU, and then I
Okay.
got an MBA at Louisiana Tech.
Just trying to get into that pot field, huh? Agriculture.
Uh, they do that, but the reason that I got that degree is because I had a 2.6 GPA and I could not get into real business school, so I had to go to the agricultural business school.
Hey, agriculture keeps us alive today, bro.
Yeah,
Next thing you know, you're gonna be like farming cows.
you think?
No, but you could if you got that degree, man. That's definitely what's that like farming stuff. You're from farming. You said Farmersville,
It's singular, Farmerville.
Farmerville.
Yeah.
Okay, is it like a lot of farms up there?
Yeah. I mean, people. It, it's like any little city in Louisiana or Mississippi or something, where it's just like a little town that's.
What did your parents do for a living?
My dad was a doctor. My mom was a nurse.
Oh, your dad was a doctor and a nurse. So, what kind of doctor was your dad?
ER.
ER. Ooh.
Yeah.
He got to see all the messed up things going down in Farmerville.
Yeah. Well, my dad was a doctor. My mom was a nurse.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was just making sure.
your mom helped your dad in the surgery room.
Uh, I think they met at I think they met at the hospital.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Nice. Like over a nice cup of coffee in the waiting room, or over a sick patient.
I'm not sure how they met.
Your
Yeah.
parents still together?
No. Divorced and dead.
When did that happen in your childhood or in
Um,
your life?
I guess it's been like 4 years since my dad died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
It's all good. Moving on.
That's no, really. I'm sorry. How do you mind if I asked how he went?
Yeah, he had Parkinson's. I don't know if have you ever seen Parkinson's?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah. My mom's still around and kicking, nursing, and my dad died of Parkinson's.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. He was he proud of you to be a comic?
Um, m- he never knew. I never really talked about it. I wasn't really open about comedy for the beginning. Like for the first like 3 or 4 years, like you wouldn't have known that I was a comic. I was just out.
Yeah, no, you. Don't, I know you don't want to tell nobody at first.
Yeah. You ever it's like Bill Burr says, like you go out and do it like a mob hit. Like you go
Hmm.
out and do your open mic, and then like you hope no one sees it and no one you know is there, and
Yeah,
then you fucking pull out.
yeah. I'm back in real life now.
Yeah,
You don't know nothing.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I just I don't know. It's difficult in the beginning. I mean, you just like I mean, it feels insane. It's
hmm
like what I didn't even I didn't even know that like open mics were a thing.
yeah,
Like my friends at New York Pizza, I was like I want to do comedy, and they were like, "Oh, well, you can go to Kelton Station. They have an open mic." And then I was like, "What is this?" I just thought like Bill Burr and stuff was just like, "Oh, this person could just get up there and like do
just
this."
do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've always when I never really realized how it worked either
Mhm.
until I found our comedy scene.
Yeah.
And then I realized you got to do this shit every night. I
Mhm.
started studying and stuff like that. Um, what made you want to get on stage? You think you did it stem from something? Where you did anything in school where you got on stage or anything?
I wanted pussy. You guys better laugh back there. No, it was like selfish. Like I wanted attention, I guess. I mean, obvious like those are like the coolest. It was just fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like Bill Burr or Chappelle or whoever you like. It's like this is the coolest shit to me. You know?
Yeah. I know you're a Doug Stanhope guy. How did you get into liking Doug? One of the greats, but he's still an acquired taste.
Yeah, I have a great story about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah, when I started, I was watching him, and because I was a open mic child, I would watch that, and I would just be like, this isn't good. Like I'm funnier than this. And then like as I hopefully developed as a comic, I was like, oh, this is the best person at this. Like, this dude has like all the funniest shit, and then he puts out like a million albums. I don't know. It was just being a naive open mic child.
Hell yeah, there it is. Maybe that's why you start putting out your albums now and keep the material coming, man. Yeah, follow in the footsteps of the great Doug Stanhope.
It is, but like you said, it is an acquired taste.
Oh, he's definitely hilarious, man. I love Doug Stanhope.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he's got them harsh punchlines. It's great.
It's brutal.
Yeah. But it's still well put together. You know what I mean? It's thought out.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing. Like, yeah, just the amount of work. Like, I've done shows with other comics that have worked with him and stuff, and they're like, oh, this, like this seems very natural, but you have no idea how hard this person worked for this.
Right.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you go out there every night, man, and trying to put it into a special is even more nerve-wracking, bro. I knew whenever I was like just thinking about recording it, it just bothered me. Does it bother you a little bit thinking about the date coming up? When's your date?
February 25th.
You doing one show or two?
Two.
Two? Nice.
Yeah. I wouldn't. No, I'm not. I'm not worried about it. I guess. I mean, I just want to do a good show.
Yeah.
But I just want to make a thing that I'm proud of. Cause I mean, like I said, I've been doing comedy for a fucking decade. I need to make something.
It's definitely time, Yeah, I would agree that it's time.
Yeah.
In our scene, like people starting, like I said, they're putting out stuff. So I mean, it is a good time to roll with the punches and put your best foot forward and put something out there.
Yeah. Well, all these, all the comics that you just started seeing, they just started like putting out such good stuff so fast that it was like, what am I doing?
It made you question what's going on in your life. I think that. No, we got a bunch of great young comics in our scene of all ages, and it does make you go, okay, what am I gonna do with this craft that I've been brewing up here for the last few years?
Yeah.
And that's what I love about comedy. It's a different journey for all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I might not be in that special mind frame, but one day I will be. You know, right now I'm in a grind mode. I'm trying to just like get out of town and do my thing for the most part. And I do have like some other things that I'm working on in town. But it's always good to just keep moving forward, not stay stagnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the new people keep you young and inspire you. At least for me personally.
Definitely. Who you like in our scene?
Uh, Favorite comics?
Yeah,
I like Taj a lot.
Taj is great.
I like Troy a lot.
Troy's amazing.
I like
They're a savage duo too. I think they're gonna be doing some things together.
yeah. I think Marcus is a great comic.
Marcus is great. Shout out Marcus, dog. He left. You know that?
Is he?
Yeah, he left last
Austin?
Sunday, going to Austin.
That's cool. Good for him.
Yeah,
Mike Hall.
Mike's also leaving us.
Austin?
Austin, bro. Everybody's going to Austin, bro.
Uh,
Austin, you're stealing our comics, bro.
Let me think. Chris Anthony.
Chris Anthony's great. He's coming to do the podcast later.
I know.
I got him opening for me Panama in March. I love Chris.
Yeah. I don't even. I don't know. There's I've lived in bigger scenes, but like per capita, like for how small the city is, like there's so much talent. It's amazing.
We do we do bring each other up here with how good we are. You know, and we get that a lot too. You go to other places and you kind of see it. Like everybody's got their good comics, you know. But the bigger cities for like people who got a lot of comics in there, like you said, per capita, I think we can go toe to toe with anybody. It's we got a great thing going on here, man, and you're part of it, bro. Glad to have you part of it.
Yeah, it's I'm happy to be here.
You're one of my favorite deliveries. What's your process like with creating comedy and then getting to that point to the stage?
Well, I mean, I guess there's like, I mean, I started out, and I mean, I still am like a fairly scripted comic, but I kind of like Bill Burr, Patrice, or something. I guess I wanted to be where you could just, like the punchlines that you're gonna say, and then like the argument you're gonna make, and then just be able to do that completely unscripted.
So you go up. You saying you kind of create a joke first, then go up on stage and do it.
That's what I initially did, but I'm trying to become a comic that can like write on stage.
Okay.
Yeah, which is I don't know. I mean,
It's a talent, dude. It's rough. I do that I do it like every Tuesday. I do it a lot when I get on stage, man.
yeah, I know you do.
It's something to work. You got to work on that shit every night.
Yeah. Well, that's one of your strengths is, I mean, you're not a scripted joke writer. You're a you're doing that. Like you're being in the moment, and
I do have my jokes that I have written out and everything.
I
I
know.
try to come in with a plan, you
Yeah.
know, but I try to flow with the room.
yeah.
You know, and when I find when you can flow with the room, throw like a room joke up top if you can, it makes everything better.
Yeah, but that is your strength, is that you're very good at breaking the fourth wall and being in the moment.
Yeah.
Like if you're hosting something, or if you're part of the show, that's the thing that you're best at. Not that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Not that you're not you got great jokes too, but your strength is your likability and being in the moment. I
Yeah.
think.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is it's hard to do that. You know what I mean? Like breaking that fourth wall and talking to your crowd. It is a rough thing to do because I see it all the time. Comics, they go in to talk to somebody and they're like, "Oh, I don't have a thing to say to this person." Actually,
It's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
You start crowd work and then you just start eating shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you gotta have a plan, bro.
There's just nothing great like that.
True
Yeah.
crowd work is actually not crowd work. It's planned out for the
Yeah.
most part. And then over time, then it becomes more natural. Then you can ask different questions because you're
Hmm.
more comfortable with trying to create that crowd work in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see, I mean, not only that, but like you've been in that situation before,
Yeah.
and then it's like somebody did the same thing, and now
Yeah.
you're like reloaded.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you develop. A lot of people don't really get that. What it is you make it natural. You do it so much it looks just natural coming out of you.
Hmm.
And you're right. That is a good strength of mine. I like that. That's one of my favorite things to do because it
Yeah.
doesn't always work. Still, that's one of those things that I'm still taking a risk with, but I'm still developing it.
Yeah.
I'm better at it than what I used to be. So I can just go into a room and go in there head first without a plan sometimes. I
Mm.
like doing that. Going in with no plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there's like improvising is like you'll develop so much faster if you can master that.
Yeah. And you do good up top at your mic. You do a good job hosting.
Thank you, Pickle.
No problem, bro. It's a fun. It was like one of my favorite mics in the city
Hmm.
right now. We go out there and we have a good time.
Hmm.
Hmm. William, let me ask you. You ever got in trouble in your life?
Yes, many times.
You been in jail?
I've never been to jail.
Never been in jail?
Yeah.
What's trouble in your life look like?
Um, trouble. I mean, I've told you all my like school stories and stuff. I guess I don't really. Oh, I told you that story last time
Which
on the
one?
pod about the speeding thing.
Oh, refresh me.
Y'all know the story? You want me? I'll tell the fucking story.
Tell the story.
It's my most interesting story, I guess. Uh, yeah. So I had the Caprice Classic. I don't know if you remember or not.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think it's coming back to me.
Yeah, yeah. But we used to just street race. We would go to the nearest skate park was in Arkansas, and so we would go there, and then we would race home.
In your vehicles?
Yeah, like we're doing like 90 miles an hour and like 35s and shit like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, um, but I we were racing. I was winning the race, and I like look in the rearview mirror, and there's like police lights, and
That's how it happens.
what's up?
You win the race, and then the cops show up.
Yeah, then you're fucked.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, I looked in the rearview mirror, and I saw the police lights, and the dude's like, "Oh, we've been following you for 10 minutes. Like, get out of the car. All the like, basically, you know, like,
You were running.
what's up?
You ran,
No,
or you didn't realize they were behind you.
exactly. I didn't realize it, but I get out, and they're like, you know, I mean, like draw the weapon and then like yell at you and all this stuff, and then yeah, and then they're like, "You're lucky that we know who your dad is because otherwise,
Wow.
like, you would be going straight to fucking jail right now."
Oh yeah.
But for that, I got like it was Katrina time actually, so I got like I had fuck. I guess I got my license suspended for completely taken away for 2 years, and then like I had all this community service, like a fucking 200 hour, like just insane amount, and unfortunately, however, it was fortunately Katrina happened, so I could, when all the evacuees came, I could work at the shelter that was taking people in.
Yeah.
But the preacher at the church would just let me stay the night up there and then book those hours. So, like, I mean, I'm there, but I'm just, like, sleeping on a cot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you were working, you got through that time, though.
Yeah. I don't know. So that was something bad that I did.
Okay.
It was unintentional, I guess.
But you rounded it out with something good.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this? Let's get your thoughts. How do you feel about Kanye West?
Well, I'm a new fan now.
You're a new fan?
Yeah, I just got into him a couple weeks ago.
Did you?
I never, yeah, it wasn't, I guess, I mean, I guess when I was younger, I liked that kind of music.
Yeah.
Like.
Everybody liked his first album.
Uh-huh. But,
what do you think about about his recent little Jewish rampage?
I'm a new fan.
Stunt. Hashtag fan. That's William Baldwin at William Baldwin Comedy.
No, yeah, I mean, I saw this weird clip on Instagram where he was like wearing a big. Have you seen where he just like covers himself?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
That is a wild thing to do, to cover your whole face.
Yeah.
Go on Alex Jones.
Yeah. And
pull out a Yahoo bottle and
yeah.
Was it a Yahoo bottle and something else? It was or a spatula or some shit.
I don't think I've seen that one. The one I saw, he had the mask thing on, and then he was like, "Man, Dave Chappelle sucks. Like, he's a fucking hack, all this." And I was just like, I don't know. It really makes you be like, is this a real thing? Like,
yeah, I think, as comics, we're a little more tame with our words.
mm-hmm.
You know, rappers, they just throw that shit out there sometimes and don't give a fuck about any consequences.
Yes, they do that a lot.
Yeah. So you still rock with Kanye?
I don't really listen to much rap music anymore. I like,
what kind of entertainment do you like to put in your life?
For music?
For anything. What kind of entertainment? What do you like to do for fun? Hobbies?
I mean, I guess I usually like, you watch Better Call Saul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah. I guess I like that. I like true crime podcasts. I try to read more, but I guess I hate reading now.
Why do you hate reading? Reading's good.
No, it's good, but I just hate it. But I still.
You never like reading in life in general, like in school and stuff?
I mean, if I read a book that I really liked, like it's Running the Light is my favorite book that I've ever read. But I mean, it's all about like a comic that's like going by the wayside, and it's about stand-up and all that, so I'm into it, but I really don't feel like engaged with books a lot of the time. I mean, it's so hard to find a good book to read, and then like if I read a book for like a month and then I'm like, this fucking sucks, why have I been reading this? Like my dad and like tons of like genius people have always told me to read Crime and Punishment.
Yeah.
Dostoevsky. It's supposed to be like one of the best books ever, but I've tried to read that motherfucker like 4 times, and it's brutal.
Is it?
Yeah, it's insane. But it's like supposed to be one of the best. But I mean, I'm a fucking idiot probably. I don't understand. I'm not qualified. to be reading that book.
What really? You think there's a qualification for it? Is it like that deep, or is it
Yeah, I mean,
hard to understand, or is there a storyline that's hard to follow?
yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like kind of unrelatable. It's like, this. I don't even remember. It's like this old attorney in Russia, and like they're trying to, um, he's trying to like feed his family and all this, but it's from, 100 years ago, 200 years ago. I don't even fucking know.
It just doesn't interest you.
It's just not a good fit for me. It's probably it's probably one of the best books, but it's like
I've never heard of it. I like Donald Going's books. Whenever if you have never read, they're exciting.
okay.
Donald Going's books, they're like street stories and stuff,
Uh
and they're really exciting. I like it. A lot of people in jail read them.
huh.
They read Donald Goings and Harry Potter.
Yeah. Really?
I don't know. They do read. I have seen Harry Potter go around in jail. Like a dude fucking just sent like a guy got like all the Harry Potter books sent to him. I was like, holy shit, dude, you got a
Yeah.
fucking library over here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Harry Potter is. I mean, I never read a book, but like it is a good story. I mean, I
Yeah.
just watched the movies, but it's like this is cool. This is interesting.
I lean more towards like comedy stuff right now too, though.
Yeah.
Like you got one from comedy or Running Light. That when you said it, that kind of sparks my interest. You know.
You should read it, dude.
Yeah.
It's. I've never like taken more away from any kind of like comedy book thing. Like I've read the comedy Bible. I've read like step by step to stand up. But then like when I read Running the Light, I was like, this is like amazing. Like this story is fascinating. And I'm like taking so much away from reading this. It's any comic should read that book. It's
Nice.
fucking good. No.
There you go. Recommendation from William Baldwin, everybody. Run the light. Don't actually run the light. No, run the light. I'm going to go run the light tonight. You going to run the light tonight with me?
Yeah, we can go run the light.
we gonna take over Comedy House. I'm running the light. And William's going to do his special tonight.
Oh yeah, just do the whole thing.
Just do the whole thing. Fuck it. Just get up there and take the mic. They would cut the mic off now.
I've been there.
Where they cut the mic off on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that?
Were you there for that?
I think if I might be recalling the night. But how was it? You tell me.
Okay. This is a good story. So I went to Ryan's. I don't know if you remember this, but it was like Ryan's birthday party where he wanted people to heckle him and stuff like that.
I think yeah.
Okay. It was at that place uptown, like
Yeah,
the little
yeah, I
wine.
remember. Yeah, that
Did
was.
you go to that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So
The heckle mic was fun.
yeah, it wasn't for me. But no, it was fun, but you know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
So I went to that. I bombed miserably. I got heckled the whole time. I tried crowd work, which I wasn't ready for, and they ate shit on that.
Oh.
Then I went home, and the next day I had COVID. Yeah. And which kept me out of work for, basically a week and a half, which put a ton of stress on my relationship, which caused my girlfriend to break up with me. And then I had a gig to do at Comedy House.
So wait. Y'all broke up because of tension from what you were going through because
Yeah.
of the mic that night?
No, it just like I had to skip work, and then like
Okay.
I didn't have money, and then like life was bad. I'm not trying to be too much of a victim, but it was brutal. But yeah, so then
Sounds like there could have been a bit of depression there playing a role.
yeah,
You ever like
I'm
talk to somebody?
no, I need all that stuff probably. I need pills and therapy and all.
You don't
kind of
need
stuff.
pills. Nobody needs pills. You know what I mean? Maybe just talk to somebody before you diagnose yourself with pills.
Okay, maybe you're right. But anyway, yeah. So then I was like, well, I am super angry and I don't want to. I'm grateful for this gig, but I don't want to do it tonight.
Mhm.
So I'll just get blasted and I'll forget about my problems and, like, try to put on a good show.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I went out and yeah, I was drunk, angry, confused. There was like people talking, and I was like, who is talking during my set? And then like they were like, that's someone taking a drink order. Like I didn't. I mean, I was fucking gone.
Oh, you got wasted at the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to drink my problems away so I could like try to do a good job, even though I was out of sorts, I guess you would say. And
Doesn't work.
no,
No.
you can't get two rips.
No.
Hmm. Um,
But you're doing a lot better now, it seems.
yeah. Well, that's I don't know. I'm trying to work on myself and fix that kind of thing. But yeah, there was a rough patch there for a minute.
Yeah, we go through them, bro. I went through a rough patch, bro.
Hmm.
We're going to wrap this thing up right now. I appreciate you coming in today, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Good
your
to be
time. You got anything you want to put out there again one more time?
Yeah. Open mic superstar, February 25th at 7 and 9 at Comedy House, New Orleans.
Go check out that at Comedy House, you guys. Well, where can they follow you?
William Baldwin Comedy. Oh, and let me plug Pizza Party. Pizza Party International Comedy Competition every Monday night at 7. Sign up at 6:30. And yeah, thank you guys for letting me be here.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you coming in. Also, if you are ever in town on a Tuesday night in New Orleans, go to another bar on Ferret Street. I run a great comedy show, great open mic every week over there. You can see great comics come through and try out their new material and tighten up their things. Great comics like William Baldwin comes through there all the time, and we have a great time every Tuesday night. We start about 8:30 and we go to about 11 or 12. Also, where we are in January 26th, 27th, and 28th, I'll be at Zeitgeist Theater and Lounge here in Chalmette, baby. Opening up for Mo Alexander. We're going to have ourselves a good night, good time there. Let's see what else I got here. In February, I'll be at Scranton Comedy Club in Scranton, opening for Jim Florentine. You guys check that out. It's the 11th, February 11th, out there in Scranton. So if you're out there, go do your thing. And that's all I'm going to be promoting right now. So I thank you coming in today, Will. Appreciate you, my brother. And thank y'all for tuning in today, man. This has been your episode of Pickles House.